So, Bulbaswag recently reached 50,000 likes, well over it by this point, and I decided to ask everyone on Facebook to send me in a question, and these are some of the ones that I decided to answer. They were all good, but these were the ones I chose. To start us off, Thomas asks, do you play Monster Hunter? If so, what's your favorite monster? If not, would you consider trying it out? No, but I have tried it out, and I thought it was okay. But my friends are super into it, and if I ever had a reason, it would be to play with them. Austin asks this. It depends on the game. If it's Pokemon, I like to put away my starter and see what I can do without it, and try to use the most random Pokemon I can find. In some weird way, it makes the game feel more realistic to me. When it's an RPG, I like to take two paths, usually. One being the mage, where I blast people with a ton of magical damage. Or I like to play as a tank where I just refuse to die. But honestly, when I play a game, I just do random choices based on sudden and intense impulses. I rarely have a plan. Alex asks, why do you touch yourself so often? The simple answer is, someone has to. And let's face it, I'm the best suited for the job. Jody Harris, which has been a long-time fan of the page, thank you for staying around for so long. Why did you choose Bulbasaur for your page? That's an excellent question. Bulbasaur's not even my favorite Pokemon. Well, at least it wasn't before the page started. Before it was Gengar and Arcanine. Gengar was badass, he did so much damage and I loved it. Arcanine was just a dog that shot fire, and I thought, like, when I was 12 years old, that's just the coolest thing you could ever be. A dog that shoots fire. But the reason why I chose Bulbasaur was because a long time ago, I was talking with my friend Timmy, who helped come up with my page. And we were just shooting off names and ideas, and I was just like, well, I like this, I like this, I like this. How about Pokemon? I've always had an interest in it, so I couldn't think of anything to do, so I was just coming up with different things. And this is when swag was in its most ironic usage. Like, it's like, oh boy, you got swag. So I was like, Boba Swag. And I was like, oh shit, Boba Swag. That just fucking rolls off the tongue. It's the first Pokemon. It has the most swag, obviously. And the two were just combined together at that moment. And it's been beautiful ever since. This next one's from one of my stream moderators, Nolan Collins. And he says, hey, it's in Master Funk. How do you fit all that sexy into one body? It's not easy, Nolan. I'm bursting at the seams. Daniel here asks, is a hot dog a sandwich? Short answer, yes. Long answer, of course. Colin asks, why won't my Nutella spread evenly across bread? And that's a simple answer. The simple answer to that is, God abandoned us years ago. This next question is from Flip, and he wants to know what are my top 5 games to play? That's kind of a hard question for me to answer because I don't know exactly what you mean, like genre or all-time favorite games. But I'm gonna answer it as my all-time favorite games. Portal, Shovel Knight, Sonic Adventure 2, Battle for the GameCube, Dead Rising 1, and Oblivion. Those games are games I've all gone back and played again over and over and over again, so I'd say they're my top 5 favorite games. Leonardo asks, what would your death wish be? Something to do with spiders. But as far as I know, I'm immortal. Frederick asks, create your ultimate Pokemon. Type, ability, moveset, and realistic stat distribution. Optionally, draw it as well. The type would be grass, fire. It would be like a Bellsprout on fire. And it would have like Ember and Vine Whip and Solar Beam. Sunny Day ability. Maybe Lone Fire Blossom. The last question I'm going to answer is from Anthony Vasquez. How is life treating you, Admin? Pretty good. I'm back in school again. I left for a little while. I finally have what I want to do when I graduate, which is a big step up. I've been not knowing what to do with my life, and I think I'm gonna do something super weeaboo and try to teach English in Japan. So that's pretty exciting, and I feel confident for the first time in a long time. Last but not least, I'd like to thank all of you guys for sticking around for so long. I know I'm a bit of a dick, but be sure to, subscribe. Love you.